Bobby Clampett, and welcome to my home in Carmel, California, where I'm doing the live everyday reports of the U.S. Open. And what a first day. I've never witnessed these kinds of conditions in a first round of the U.S. Open before. I've also never witnessed how so many of my favorites, and the world's favorites for that, in fact, posted such a high score. I mean, you look at the amount of 8 over and 9 over and 10 over rounds, like Jordan Spieth 8 over, Tiger Woods 8 over, Jon Rahm 8 over, Jason Day 9 over, and how about Rory McIlroy 10 over? I mean, these guys have all shot themselves right out of the tournament. Look out for Ian Poulter. This was a day that if you can survive it, and I'll tell you, Ian Poulter is such a gritty player. He can play under just about any conditions. He's such a seasoned veteran and playing in windy conditions. Look out for him. Clearly, the front runner right now is Dustin Johnson. There's no question about it. He was my pick going into this week, and he's tied for the lead. And the way he's playing, he just looks unflappable. A couple really good decisions. I saw him got in trouble a couple times, and he didn't gamble. He just took his medicine, played it back out in the fairway, almost made par on one hole, and did make par on another hole. And that's what it takes to do well in the U.S. Open. These fairways averaging 41 yards in fairway width are a little bit generous, but when you talk about the crosswinds, today the winds were coming out of the west, and it really makes the fairways play that much narrower when the ball's coming in sideways into a lot of these sloping fairways. What makes Shinnecock such a demanding golf course to me, and I played the U.S. Open there in 1986, is not only the tee shots, but the second shots. These greens are so firm and tiny, and you have got to be dead on, and a lot of them you're just don't really even have a chance to find the green, especially in the windy conditions. The good news for the players is this is the last day of wind. Tomorrow the winds actually come out of a different direction and really calm down. They're going to be calm for the next 3 days. The sun is really coming out on Saturday. Look out for the greens to bake. But tomorrow, going to be cloudy skies and much cooler, highs only in the mid-60s. And so you're going to see a lot of players wearing sweaters tomorrow. But you're also going to see better scoring conditions. And I also believe that they're going to be able to mow the greens down a little bit. That's going to take some of the bumps out of them, improve the scoring conditions even that much more. So that's my report after day one of the U.S. Open. I sure enjoyed it. I hope you will too. And I'll be back tomorrow to give a report after day two.